Hello and welcome. Yig here. Today we are looking at Commander Quest. This is a roguelike tower defense-ish. It's card game. It's got a lot going on. It's pretty interesting. So, if you like the gameplay you see here, there will be a link to the Steam page in the description as always. And if you'd like to help the channel grow, like, subscribe, comment, those YouTube type things. All right. So, quickly, meta progression. Right now in this, they have some. They have these, which are all pretty nice. I'm actually. I haven't managed to beat the second boss yet, so I haven't gotten too many of these crystals per run. So I don't know how that shakes out later after you got the stuff. I will give you a fair warning. Game's a bit of a hard start, especially with the faction system, and I'll explain that in just a second. We could probably do both of these. It probably wouldn't hurt me one bit. All right, so we are going to, right now I have 2 factions unlocked. There are actually more factions than that. So it'll be kind of interesting to see how those go. I'm going to say right here, you start with Richard. He's the one you got to open. I think you have these 2 as well, but I'm not positive. But I will say, so Richard here isn't bad because you're over here. These are how he starts. He can throw an axe and do extra damage. Oh, and he regenerates health at the end of battle. So it's not too bad. But unfortunately, I kept getting rolled with, where I would get nothing but light cavalry. Not light cavalry, but, fodder. Militia was, the best of my troops. And they were just getting stomped. Now, once you unlock the dwarves, they're a little sturdier. They seem to be a little bit better at area damage. A generally easier army to farm with so far. So right now I'm still using the axe throw. It's debatably useful. In the beginning of the game, it's great and useful, but as you go on, it gets a little less so. Cavalry summons. See, I'm super tempted to do this cavalry summons because it is super strong, and we do have Mountain Goat Cavalry who are pretty darn strong. And getting an extra 3 of those, yeah, let's do that instead of the health. All right, so. All right, we'll choose our boon. 3 random food, increase max health by 20, gain a random rare relic. There's 20% max health. Now, when it says this, real quick, it means 20%. That's gone. It will take this hit points and knock it down to 90 something. I'm tempted to do it anyway, because relics are pretty strong in this game, and I think we will. Oh, hey, with my extra 5%, it comes out at 100. Fully restore the health of 1 random ally unit on the battlefield at the start of each turn. Wow, that's going to be super strong. Wait. If it's 1 ally, that may not be as strong as I think. Allies come in large numbers. Okay, let's go through here. That way we can hit this and then do an upgrade. Now this has kind of the standard map you've seen before in these games. And I would say, here's the gameplay aspect is where I like it. And there's also a small thing when I was saying. It's a hard start because you're kind of weak in the beginning. And a lot of the meta progression brings you up to power. The enemy, especially in the beginning, is going to scale way past you real fast. They all have counterattacks so far, but they're going to scale way past you. These guys are going to start out pretty easy like this, but they will actually scale past you. So towards the end of chapter 3, you're still using some of these guys that are kind of weak, and they don't have that issue. All right, now what we can do here is we can actually take out this entire lot, or do we miss one? 9, 8, 9. Can we take out more over here? If we can take out a 9 or 10 of them. 9 or 10 of them, definitely. All right, let's do that. Okay, now we're going to take these 2 guys, and we'll go ahead and do archers for a second one. Now, the dwarves have 2 things. Now, the humans, you only really have to worry about the mana. The dwarves also have a secondary resource, which again, I feel like they're kind of an easier to... Oh, that guy almost did us in. All right, so I think what we're going to do here is we're going to go ahead and do the cavalry. And we're going to go ahead and do these guys. All right, so as we get we do have a couple characters who use this resource to summon, which is, again, I think a thing that makes them a little easier than the humans, is that they have a thing that they can do that doesn't only involve... I'm liking the idea of doing another cavalry. They last. See, the thing is with his counterattack, they last a decent amount of time, so they can kind of chew down his hit points a little bit, whereas these guys only last about 2 hits. These guys get killed instantly. So I think, but they do huge amounts of damage to the little guys. So I think what we do here is we'll go ahead and do the cavalry. We're going to do the cavalry up top, and we're going to do that guy back there. And that'll kind of, hopefully they reach this area by the time our cavalry's just going to chew those guys up. That works. Our cavalry. So yeah, he's going to like one-man army these thing down. What is this guy? Just merchant's only son? Okay, this is new. I didn't see this before. Listen, what is this? Merchant's only son. I'm looking for something to sell my father. If I let him reach me, do I get a quest? That would be kind of neat. Oh, no. Oh, no. Archers took care of him before we could. Ooh, where'd our food go? When used, deal 4 times 2 damage to all units within range. Okay, make a copy of 1 summons. That's pretty okay. Blood Oath, gain 2 mana. I've done this. I've actually used this pretty good. I just don't want it always in the deck because we're not going to want to use it all huge amount because we don't have a huge amount of hit points, and healing in this game is somewhat rare and in between. So, but it could help us. You know what? We'll take it because it could help us get some of the bigger units out. We don't have to play it. All right, let's do an event. That way we can see one of those. Okay, so in this case, we can remove 1 card and get 25 gold, which I don't think we have anything to remove, though, because we just started. Here's the guy I was saying. He takes iron. He doesn't cost any of this. He only takes iron to come out. So you can get, like, some cool stuff. All right, well, that's a bit of a bummer. We didn't find anything there, but hey, you know what? That happens. Yeah, let's go there. Gain the relic goblins. No. You locked me out of my money for an entire run, man. No to that guy. Just say no. Yeah, so they all end up with counterattack. Now, you can also see what kind of troops are going to be coming in. So you can see they're going to be, like, hired mercenaries coming here, and you're going to be able to see that enemy will attack soon, that kind of thing. So you can see we've got more than a bit here. We have 3 lanes on this one, so we do want to cover both of the outer lanes. So let's see here. I would really like to do the cavalry because we get bonus cavalry and they do a lot of damage, but these are all spearmen and they will murder those guys so quick. Okay, so what that means for us is we're going to do this, and no, we're going to go with a bolt splitter behind him. That way, even though we'll get taken, we're going to lose this lane right now. Not lose permanently, but we will murderate the, it is tempting. But we don't actually have anything to spin it on, so let's go ahead and get a bolt splitter up there. Let's get a guy going right down the center. I don't need to use you, because I don't. Okay, unfortunately, the one bit of a bummer... Oh, you know what? Here. There we go. We used our last mana, no problem. Oh, I didn't even see those little rogues there. They're going to get, like, murdered by our big guy. But we don't really want to do that very often. Oh, he's going straight with that idea again. All right, let's go for these 2. Let's go ahead and do that on that line again, because I think that worked out pretty okay for us. Yeah, there we go. That looks pretty good. Hold on. All right. Sorry, usual alarm going off. I apologize. That happens all the time. I need to change that alarm or something. Yeah, we still got the problem with the spearmen. He's really loading up on the spearmen. So I think, though, our current... Okay, let's go ahead and... We can probably get all of these guys in there. Yeah. So they won't last very long. So let's put... 1 more of those here. Let's put 1 of those there, and I think we should be okay. Because our other guys are up top are actually just, yeah, they're about to just break through. So, oh no, so many. Oh yeah, so here, now, check this out. This guy's going to just mulch this whole group right here. Like, without any doubt in my mind, that is exactly what's going to happen there. I don't even need the other dudes in that lane. Like, they're gonna do it they'll do it by themselves. Because everything they do is AoE. They did get cut down pretty good. Let's go there. Let's go there. And let's go there again. We don't need that yet. So, unfortunately, these guys are gonna get crunched because they're just outnumbered. We're gonna need to get more. See, the guys I'm sending up the center are what's whittling him down. I actually could go with, you know what, let's do this. We're gonna do something just a little bit silly. There we go. So these guys should take him down a pretty good chunk. Maybe even being able to finish him. If we can finish him before these guys hit, it's pretty good. That'd be pretty okay. Oh, we're gonna be okay. So let's see here. We need to take these guys out. We need to love to take these guys out too. There's a set of rogues that are popped up behind us. So, how many hit points is he? He has 20 hit points. Okay, let's go over here. There. Let's go ahead and blow those guys up. And that way, these guys are just going to be unimpeded. They'll just keep going. And then we'll do that. I think that should probably get us to the end. There we go. I wasn't sure if they would be able to do it. Now, card selection in this game, I do find myself actually skipping a lot. Because if it doesn't have something that I particularly like, it's like, why do I want this? Okay, so what is this one? This is a shielded. He reduces all damage received from ranged attacks by 3. He's not very... He uses iron, so that actually works out pretty well for us. Ignore damage received 1 time. My god, he is sturdy. Holy... Let's take him. He is sturdy. All right, let's enhance a card. All right, so enhancing cards, like most games that have that, you know, it makes a difference in what it does. Gain 4 protection. And protection is, so he would just not take damage 4 times. Ooh, that is pretty tempting. Yeah, 3 mana. Ooh, bring that down to a 1. That's pretty darn tempting too. We can get these guys. We could get these guys up to 6. I think that we do this one. Nah, we'll do these guys because 6 of these guys are just gonna be murderous. As long as we're not against spearmen, we're pretty good. Hey, we'll upgrade another card. Nice. All right, let's see what we've got here. Okay, so he's going to send these guys in. He's going to send lots and lots of shieldmen and a few spearmen. All right, let's go ahead and load up. I want 1 on each of these. What do you guys got? 9 hit points, and you guys got 6 hit points. Okay, let's see here. I think these guys are going to do us our best. The only major issue with spearmen is that they're just super pokey before you get to them, hitbox wise. Tempting, but they just dunk on those guys. Oh, you know what? We could send that up at the top lane. Oh yeah, let's do that. Get our guys in there. Oh, there's a little bit of me that's thinking about doing this. Because I could throw this out and I could jack up those guys. You know what? Let's do it. We do have 10 steel. So let's do full +4. Okay, these guys are going to be like just chunking things down now. And that will include him. Alright, we need to build up some... We need 15, which we can get. So, 1 for you, 1 for you, 1 for you. Then we can get him out there. Grrr. We are invulnerable to 4 hits, which means that he's going to do at least... Oh, yeah. Oh, wow, we crushed him. That dude just got blown up. The Goblin Horde does not sound like it's a easy win. Oh my god, is it? It is. There's so many of them that they can tie up tough units for just ages. I'm tempted to grab these. Strategist upgraded to 0 cost, so you can get 2. You know what? We have an upgrade too, so we have an upgrade coming up next. So why don't we do that? I like the Goblin. I do, but if we enhance that, we've got a 0 cost card that just gives us 2 extra draws, and that's super strong. All right, let's see here. We have a little bit of cash, so we can go this way. Yeah, let's do that. I don't want to avoid combat too much, because then it's just me clicking on menus, and I do apologize. Grant invincibility for 1 turn when ally commander gets attacked for the first time in battle. Okay. Use 3 tactics cards in the same turn to gain 1 additional random tactic cards. Mana cost is set to 0. I feel like this will be the one that I do. Would end up saving me. Maybe. You never know. All right, so we've got ourselves. He's a Centurion, so it's not too bad. Basically they got great swords. It's not the worst thing in the world, but they're not super strong against. They're not super strong. Even it's weird because they seem like they should be strong against flying, but they don't. But they aren't. They're armored instead. All right, let's get these guys out there. Oof, that's rough. That's super rough. What do you got for hit points? All right, let's see here. Well, why don't we just whittle them down a little bit? Try and get everybody. There we go. I think I missed one guy. Yeah. These are hard to get past at first. Like, eventually we might get some stuff that'll help us. Oh, that's going to hurt real bad. Oh, no. Oh, no. All right. Let's get our steel on. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and add that in the back. Then we're going to take that shield breaker. And that is all we can do. Oh, hold on. Consume. I was hoping for a little better damage than that, honestly. Not gonna lie. I have to blitz this side. I can see that already. It's just absolutely crushing us. So these guys are gonna have to hold up on the downstairs for us. See, their AoE is what's going to really help us out. But we got to crush this top section. Otherwise, we are just going to get crushed. Okay, let's see here. You're going to give me 5 steel. I can only make 15 steel. So, we've not... I haven't managed to... I think I have too many cards, maybe. We're not quite getting enough. I know he doesn't generate steel, but that works because the ranged attackers do have a higher damage rating, so... If we can break this formation right here, then we're pretty good for, like, pretty easily to get him at that point. Because he's only generating mostly troops down here. We can do something with that. Alright. Where do we want him? Do we want him down here? Yeah, I think we do. Ding, ding. But he'll be dead in just a few moments, like, not... Yeah, because we had a good horde over there. To break through those things, that we kind of had to do our thing. Same thing. I got one. I'm going to stay with one for now. I think I like I don't have too many cards in the deck, but I would like to see certain cards. Oh, that's so tempting, though. It feels weird skipping rewards, but I do skip a lot of cards in this game. Because there's a ton of cards. Ton. All right, let's see what we got here. That's 50% off. That's only 24 coins. But we just passed on one, so that would feel kind of... Gain 10 gold each time a card is added to your deck. Ooh, if we did that. Restore 3 health for each node. We should do that. Increase the attack damage of all melee units by 1. Yes. Yes. That in this game is a tremendous amount. Grant 10 additional health to 1 summon card in your hand this battle. When use 20 health of the ally commander. Let's go ahead and buy that. Because I am the ally commander. Alright. Question mark. Upgrade. Fight. Question mark. Yeah, there we go. That'll work perfectly. Alright. Swarm of Rats. Unplayable. Lose 1 mana each time you draw this card, but I gain 200 gold. Or I could grab 1 random supply card. Random supply card it is. Draw 1 additional card and gain 1 additional mana next turn. That seems pretty okay. Discard all cards in your hand. Draw cards equal to the number discarded. And it's exhaust. Exhaust 1 card now. Yeah, I think we'll do that. That seems pretty good. Oh, let me get a drink of my tea real quick. Ooh, we got to upgrade another card. Or we could heal. I like upgrades. I was really hoping... Oh, you know what? That's good. Okay, trading 1 for 1 mana is not great. Trading 1 for 2 mana on the next turn, though, that's a solid deal. I don't mind the bank. Well, except for that other bank with the gold and that guy. And it was like 600. You gotta get like 600 gold. Oh, he's a long-range guy. Okay, yeah, see these outposts? We're gonna have to... We're gonna be lucky if he's got elite bowmen. Ooh. Interesting. I have not encountered elite bowmen, so everybody who gets advantage of that shows on there. So our griffins are... Ooh, yeah, okay, so why don't we take our griffins and put them up here. You guys are fantastic, and I'm sure that you felt great about yourselves. Okay, so they should be able to do a good chunk, because they're doing... the idea is basically let's break this down, because then we can go here and we'll take this, but it seems like we can just avoid it other than for defense. Okay. Yeah, we'll take that this turn. And we will send those guys that way. I don't know if I don't think they'll reach, actually. That was a poor decision. I should send a lot or none in that direction. Because they're going to assist him down here, which is kind of a bummer, but I am being watched. Okay. Am I still being watched? All right, let's see here. All right, what we're going to do is we're going to do what I should have done. And we're going to go like that. We have some more, so we'll go ahead and do that. And we'll go ahead and throw that in there. And I think we'll be able to beat down this lane already. Assuming he doesn't get mauled by everybody down there with +1 to all their stats. The Harmless Spirit takes up space in your deck is what that does. Oh, okay. Oh, look at us. Oh, we're going to take him that way. Let's see. Oh, we'll do Better Future again. Why not? Go ahead and get you out there. There we go. That's working pretty well. Oh, yeah, we're gonna murderate him. Oh, there's a couple little dudes back here like, ha, we're gonna stand against your shielded guys that we can't hurt. Roar. Oh, that man is going to be dead this turn. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and do that. And if we last long enough, yes, we will even play the curse. Yeah, let's get a bolt. Yeah, once we got to peel down like this, it kind of works out. Now, the scaling in the later chapters right now is a little stiff. Like, it goes up. Like, you start fighting average troops with like 18 and 20 health a lot of times, and whoa, it is... I kind of don't like any of those. We'll just skip that. All right. One more question mark thing. Cliff Stradamus, answer my question if you wish to pass. Shouts an old man. How many cards are in your deck right now? 18. I was way off? Oh, I was 14. Obtained cursed. I have been cursed. Ah! And I even try to keep my... Well, it's 15 now, sir. Alright, let's enhance something. Let's enhance something. Let's see. If we enhance you, you gain 4 slots on that. If we enhance you, you gain a lot of life. One extra. These would be 2 extra. That'll cheapen that up. Let's do that because then that's more easy to That's easier to cast when it's a 1 than it is. It's easier to fit in as many turns as you see it. Okay, cool. Now here's one of the cool parts. We're going to be sieging the castle here. Now, sometimes you're the one being sieged, and when you're being sieged, if you can last 12 turns, you can survive even if you can't beat the enemy. On the other hand, if you are the attacker like us, you have 12 turns to break this, otherwise you are toast. Okay, let's see. We're going to need to deploy that, and I'm going to want to deploy it. Okay, so I think we might have something here that will work really stupidly well if it works. So let's deploy our siege tower. Oh my god, it works. Reduce the attack damage of the ally commander by 5 exhaust. Okay, fine. Go away. Alright, let's go ahead and... My attack damage is down by 5, so that only gives me a 5. These guys each have 8 hit points each. I'd like to do this in that case for this round. Okay, so the thing that happened up here, the weird thing that I was getting excited about... Oh, uh-oh, I need to kill these guys. Is that dude is going to be summoned basically every turn by that. Oh, they annihilated that thing. My siege tower was blown up instantaneously. Ooh, that's pretty rough. Alright, we don't want to do that quite yet. Let's get 2 miners out there, though. And then that'll let us get a shield breaker over here. I am kind of tempted. Kind of. Alright, let's do that. Let's just go for the regular one, and then that should allow us to just basically doink these guys out of existence. But I don't have a catapult this time. Last time I was in this fight, I had a catapult, and let me tell you, it made this fight way easier. Alright, let's go. 2 more miners. Because this thing up here, this is what's going to get us. This is the hard part. So I'm hoping, since we have to bust through those 2 sides there. So if we can get another tower, and we can load somebody else. Well, load somebody else into it for the moment. As long as we can start getting troop shuttled over there, I think we're okay. Oh, that's a really good thing. Let's just go ahead and zap those dudes out of existence. Let's get some miners over here. They're going to benefit from that. See, I see. I think we're going to break through over on this side, and then everything's going to get a lot easier. Okay. Let's go ahead and use that to, again, mounted cavalry is pretty tempting. Okay, so we're going to do that. We're going to get the mounted cavalry in here. We're going to do the draw. Then we're going to do that. And if we get... There we go. Another one of those. I think we're probably good to just be able to crunch these guys down. Now, the advantage here is that these towers... Unfortunately, our tower just, like, dropped off 1 dude each time. Kind of wish... Well, it would be overpowered if it dropped it. Because you'd be able to drop a guy like this in there every time. And they would just, like, smoke the whole place. Alright, let's go ahead and get rid of these guys right here. Let's have you come over here. And, oh, wow, we are ready to go. If you break the center, you can attack down this way. If you break the center area here, this gate, it actually destroys a ton of stuff. You have a bunch of towers down here that you have to get past, too. So they can be a little bit hard to do. All right, let's go ahead and once again, we'll just keep raining death on those guys. Then we'll take that. I don't actually... Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. There we go. Now we got a nice 20... Oh, no. There we go. I think we'll take this side down faster. Once we get this down, we can pretty much just destroy the... Okay, let's go siege tower, of course. Oh, we don't have anybody. Whoops. It's an empty siege tower. All right, let's see. Let's go ahead and do that, and then I guess... I wonder what it drops off. Does it just explode? Oh, well, everything exploded. We broke through! What was that noise? It was everything exploding. Let's get these guys, but now we can actually just start sending guys right up the middle. All right, let's go ahead and... You want to take that out? There you go. 5 whole damage. But once they take that barracks down, then those guys won't... This generates troops every once in a while, so once they take it down, he's not going to do anything. We're just going to be... We got 3 turns to take him down. Okay, so... Okay, so let's see here. We get that guy. Then we get that guy. And do we raise their damage? Or do we grab another set of these guys? I think we raise their damage. And that will cost us 10. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Because they're going to go in, they're going to get in there and they're going to hopefully chew him to pieces before we... Okay, we're good. We're good. We have a little bit to be nervous about it, because if that when that enemy reinforcement wave comes in, it comes from everywhere, and they are like just crazy amounts of them. All right, let's grab ourselves a relic. 1 mana each time 10 summons cards are used. That's not bad. You know what? I'm going to try this one. 1 mana at each start, but our choices on cards are going to be less. This is actually really strong, super strong, especially if you get a number of tactics cards in your deck. So if you look at the bottom, it'll say what they are. We don't have any tactics card, but I would still take this card because it's so strong. Let's fully restore the health. All right. Oh, 32 minutes. Oh, yeah. Okay. So this is the chapter 2. I've actually gotten to the boss like 3 or 4 times so far, and each time I kind of end up dying right at the end of the boss. But the game itself I find to be very fun. Commander Quest. So as I said, there'll be a link to the Steam page in the description. This has been Commander Quest. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you come back for the next one. And as always, most of all, I hope you have a great day.